Yo, what up, guys? Travels here. Wanted to do a quick Dark Dimension 9 walkthrough. Uh, put together just some characters that I used on my first run, how they worked, what worked well, what didn't work. Uh, we'll start with the city section, obviously. City section was hard. I'm going through my second run right now, and even if you bring the four with Insidious 6, so Vulture, Scorpion, Superior Spider-Man, and Hobgoblin, it's still not an easy one shot. Obviously, people have done it with Hitmonkey and they've done the one shot, but it is crazy RNG based. It's gonna take you 100 just different attempts. I mean, even not trying to one shot it and just attacking it, I think each node is taking me like 9 attacks just to like go through and do them quickly in the morning, and I just barely finished the second node yesterday. I will update on this. I actually wanted to bring Toxin in last night and test the new Symbiote 6 team. Symbiote 6 and City 6. Wow. Symbiote 6 team, I think that they're probably going to be the new F4. Obviously, they're going to be a great team, probably the best team in the game for a while here to come. But I do think I will switch probably to Symbiote 6. I will test it tonight, probably. I'll have Toxin. And I guess it's just whether or not I want a G21 Venom, which I'll probably do it. But I can do a quick video of the third node with the full Symbiote 6 if people are interested in that. Leave me a comment and I'll G21 them all and go through it with you. Uh, Team's good though. It works well. You can definitely use this. I definitely would not use any of the older teams. You know, Sable or any of those characters, the skill characters. Also, I think when with the cosmic section, you're gonna see what I put here. I think when you switch and you build the Symbiote 6, it's a ton of bio gear. So I do have a note in here that a lot of people were actually using F4 for this section. I think with the bio gear you're gonna end up using over here for Symbiote 6, you actually might want to bring in Shadow Conclave here. So getting over to Cosmic, this is probably not what people want to hear, but I did the Cosmic section originally with a full Shadow Conclave. I did the first full 2 nodes. Um, Unfortunately, I'm sure a ton of people want Executioner to be great. He's not that great. Long cooldowns, and you get the energy from Thanos for the battery, but he doesn't offer quite as much control. He has the ability blocks, and then he does the pings for some damage, which is great. But I was taking forever on these nodes. It was pretty annoying. But I also didn't care because there was already the top 100 who had finished, so I was just kind of rolling through it at my own pace. We started facing a ton of Annihilus in war, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go finish DD9 and get Annihilus. So I ended up bringing up Knull for the third node, putting in Knull, and it sounds crazy, but Sylvie in there, great control. You get the slows, you get the stuns. Malekith is controversial here, but he does provide you with safeguards and the immunity, so he does actually help this team. So on those opening salvos, it keeps basically everyone from getting all the debuffs. Higher evolutionary is A++. I would definitely bring him in a heartbeat. You get the percentage damage done, you get the heals, and you get to flip all the positive effects. So between the way I would set this up most of the time would be Null, Thanos, higher energy, and then Sylvie and Malekith after. Again, people did run through this with F4. That team is like over a year old at this point and getting phased out slowly. Still a super strong team. It's not a team that I would want to invest my Gear 21 in. So I went Shadow Conclave. That's kind of the new direction, the new team. Going into the global, I was running a little slower. I was quick to do my Winter Guard character. So Darkstar, I had done really, or I did Omega Red, Phoenix, or Omega Red and Darkstar very quickly. And Red Guardian to me seems like a great tank to run through this with. He does have cleanses, he has heals, he has the taunt. He honestly was really good. Um, so as a skill character, I'm not using a lot of skill characters here. So skill, this is an easy one for me to fill out this section. Darkstar and Damon honestly carry this. Between the pings, between the kills, they generate their own energy. They steal when Darkstar steals health, she gives it back to Red Guardian. Like this trio is great. Um, And adding in there, Jeff is actually really good in this section too. I think I only had him at 6 red stars when I went through the first time. I do have him at a full 7 red this time, but he has some really good control. He's got some good damage. He can help clump everyone up. He's awesome. So definitely, I would recommend Jeff. I would definitely take these three. You know, there's probably some new teams coming out, and these three might start getting phased out a little bit of the game, but you still use Damon in every war. He's still used in a ton of places. He's still one of the best opening salvo attackers in the game for Cosmic Crucible. Dark Star is very similar. You get the pings. And again, skill gear on Red Guardian. You're still using Winter Guard in war and some other places. I don't hate this for a skill gear. I don't think you're going to use a lot of skill gear. As you can see, I did Hitmonkey, and this will probably get replaced. So you're really not using much skill gear at all. Sentry was okay. He does deal a percentage of life damage, which is nice. If you're trying to one-shot the node, Sentry's probably not who you're going to want to go with, just due to the fact that he's going to die. And then you're going to have to refresh him to go to the next nodes. But even with that, I still think Sentry was good. He's fast, he flips buffs, and then when he does finally die, when you're getting those pings, you kind of get in that loop where like these guys are pinging and then his Bob is pinging, and it works out pretty good. So I would recommend Sentry as well. Legendary villain, I would say 100%. People might be thinking, not sure about Old Man Logan. 120% Old Man Logan. Just like any other Dark Dimension, just like in any other content, his kit is so good. You can't not bring him. I still use him in War. I still use him in Cosmic Crucible. I still use Old Man Logan in a ton of different places in the game. His kit is phenomenal. His control is phenomenal. And for Dark Dimension type events, he is outstanding. 1000%. Take Old Man Logan. Obviously, I took the Phoenix Force, their big team. Um, Obviously helpful in Cosmic Crucible. They really, I mean, Omega Red does great. Magneto does great. Magneto's special is amazing. Um, just long cooldowns. So, that's the one thing that's a little annoying. But honestly, this team kind of runs through their legendary section pretty quickly, and it's not that hard. Um, Omega Red is definitely not mandatory here, and you could sub this out. I think I've seen maybe some people do Jubilee or some other people. This spot is flexible. I will say there was on one, so I think I two-shotted the second node, and on the reset, Omega Red, his flips actually are what allowed me to get that quick kill on the second shot of the node. It took like 3 resets, but he was helpful for that one thing. I don't know that it would necessarily suggest Omega Red. I liked Omega Red personally for War. He'd get his opening attack as a G21. I did him really, really early, just knowing that I was going to push DD9 relatively quickly, and I was going to use him in that. So definitely can swap him out. This slot is definitely open. I would say 100% these three. Phoenix is debatable, I suppose. You could, again, same thing with Sentry. You do get the health steal with the percentage. I liked her, and I didn't mind using a couple cores. So if you don't mind using some cores, I would definitely stick with Phoenix here too. But you could definitely bring a different comp here. I would say this ran through the nodes really quick and really easily. So totally up to you here. Definitely able to sub someone out here, but I would say you should probably take these four. The last couple nodes with Epic Mythic. Oh, this these nodes were hard. These nodes were hard, and I brought what I would consider the A++ tier of Odin, PX, Mephisto, Blue Marvel. Um, the way that the nodes reset, the way that the cooldowns work, they basically have designed the nodes to completely combat Mephisto. You're waiting on PX ability energy. You're waiting on Odin to try and get his uh, thing going. They're hard notes. I brought Kestrel's a fifth just for cheap. Again, the skill tech because I didn't do any skill, so this was probably the most cost effective from a resource management perspective. But I went super heavy with the big hitters on these four. I think if you wanted to, you could bring Dormammu here, but like that's again, you're doing a lot of Mystic and you're spending a ton. Like this is heavy Mystic. This is heavy Mystic. You got Damon. Like you're spending a ton of Mystic on these teams already. So this was the best option for me. Again, once you get Annihilus, Annihilus is going to slot in here and you're not going to use Kestrel at all. So Yeah, I don't know. You're kind of using her just to kind of get to the nodes. I feel like this happens in every Dark Dimension. You bring a fifth character for this section that you don't really want, but you just kind of have to build because you need a fifth, right? Which is kind of annoying. Um, Anyways, this is kind of my quick Dark Dimension guide. I'm gonna run through probably with Symbiote 6 here, maybe tonight. So I'll probably do a quick video just showing how Symbiote 6 was. I'll go ahead and I'll post this in my Discord. I'll post it in probably my Alliance Discord. But leave me a comment if you need help getting to the Discord or you need help finding this, or if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Uh, Thanks for stopping in and good luck on your Dark Dimension run.